Hey guys, this is Snack Attack 8 and welcome back to more Final Fantasy 8. This is part 8 and the worlds have finally collided. 8s all around. You thought triple sevens was the best score? Nah, triple 8s across the board. It's that sure is the game. Look at all of our heroes just standing with their backs to the camera. Them running around in these like these matching uniforms. I don't know why it gives me such like boy band vibes, but it's just funny to put them in hilarious poses. All right, so this is a new recording session from the last couple videos. Distinct in this one from the other ones is that I've had a little bit of time to read some comments. I looked over just a couple things. Again, when it's this early in the game, I'm probably just not gonna be delving in depth about you know, people love to leave advice and stuff for me, and it's not that I don't appreciate it. I just also, you know, there's some sacred ground here, and I want to make sure I'm discovering things in the game on my own merit too. We're gonna give Zell some thunders because he actually doesn't have any. And he might not need them, honestly, but I don't know. So. Yeah, so what was I talking about? So yeah, so I've read some advice. The most crucial thing people seem to be hinting at is that some of these abilities out here, like refine magic from an item, or medicine, or tools from an item. I think a lot of the Guardian Forces have stuff. This one has lightning magic from it. I think Shiva's got ice and water, and Ifrit's got fire from items. People say this is a great way to get magic as opposed to drawing from the field or drawing from enemies. And I can see how that would be, you know, if you can buy a potion for really damn cheap and you can use that, or you can use this refine skill to turn that into magic. It just sounds good. It kind of sounds like, you know, like I said, like buying magic like you would in like the old Final Fantasies, the NES ones. You also find that kind of stuff in the field and all that stuff, and I don't know, we've got, like, if you can refine stuff like this M stone piece, which I don't know what that even has to do with anything, then you could probably make some pretty good magic that way. So we're gonna start learning that on some of our Guardian Forces. I think first, what I really want to do is get these easy junction skills out of the way, like Vitality on Quetzalcoatl and Shiva, and HP on Ifrit. These guys are halfway there for those. They all seem to have one that's pretty high as far as AP goes. I guess those are just maybe rarer or just better skills. But I think once we've learned these easy junctions, we'll start learning that stuff for them. Therm, I've got her on this because she's already got all this stuff. She only has status defense ×2, which probably will be good, but we probably don't need that, you know, pressingly, so that's how we're gonna do it. I also got a couple hints about what boost might do. It's something, I guess, to power up your summons in battle, so I'm gonna take a little advice there and try to see if I can figure that out. Again, stuff the game didn't explain to me, stuff I'd rather just, you know, maybe not rather have told to me, but if I wasn't gonna figure it out, I might prefer that, you know. There's one other thing, actually. These videos always start off so long-winded. One other thing was this Weapons Mon Mar, which I guess is Weapons Monthly March issue. And it's a magazine about weapons. So it looks like this has something to do with us remodeling our weapons into better versions. The Gunblade's original model is this revolver. Yeah, so if we have these, I guess this is what M stone pieces are used for too. You can use these to power up your weapons, I'm assuming, but a lot of these things have, it looks like the little what, 8-sided little icon there means is maybe it's like materials. So we don't have screws or fish fins or bomb fragments, anything like that. But I guess when we get them, those also look like, at least these last two look like they could be in battle items. It looks like when we get those, we can come back here and maybe we can do some powering up of our weapons. That's my idea, at least. So I'll keep an eye out for that stuff, and I guess I'll also have to keep an eye out for any more issues of magazines or little things like that. That's news on the Garden Festival. I don't know, man. I didn't join the club. Me and my girl are definitely going to be there with our band. Oof, well, that could be... There's only two ways that could go if we're high school kids. That could be really bad, or it could be exceedingly bad. I got an idea. Let's wear something like that to our performance. All right. Well, we do look like we're in a band, so maybe. Our uniforms are all snazzy. Yeah, we've built our characters up a little bit different. I gave Therm to Selfie, and I've kind of turned her into a mage character because her magic's pretty good. And I gave Zell, I think, has the highest physical attack, so I gave him Ifrit, gave him some elemental stuff. He's going to be kind of doing just that. I also gave him the item command, and Squall, I kind of gave him... I gave him the status. Who had that? No, I think I... Hold on. Let's just look at it. I think I gave Selfie... Did I give... No, I gave her Quetzalcoatl, right? Yeah, I did. So she's got HP and magic. And Therm went to Squall. He's got the status ailment thing on, as well as his general little buffs from old Shiva. Which I think was an okay setup. It's suitable, I guess. And we're back here at the garden. I didn't even get in a battle. Hopefully our party doesn't get torn up again, and then like all my little building off screen on our guys just goes to waste. That would suck. Hoo-ah! Big stretch. We finally made it back. Are we gonna get in trouble for just disobeying the rules? Or like, did we do well on the test? I think I read some comments saying that there's certain degrees of like how good you can do on the test, and I don't know if I did that good, but I guess we'll have to see. Of course, we're gonna draw from this. Why would you not? I don't know where I get my test results. Is Kistis gonna be in the lobby or something? I don't know. Back to the garden. It already almost feels a little bit like familiar territory. Very if they were trying to craft like a safe haven for us, I think they did a good job with this locale. Because it's very warm and comforting. It feels cool. Feels like if I was a military mercenary like killer in training, this is probably where I would want to have is like a safe haven to come back to and eat some hot dogs. Play a card game, maybe. We still haven't played the card game. Maybe we'll do that in this episode. Here's Zoo. Mission complete. I think we did a pretty good job. The candidates are back safely, right? Yeah, we are. We didn't realize the Galbadian army was after the abandoned communication tower. So are we going to get top marks? Are we going to get better points for going there? Because no one knew that was going to happen, and except Seifer, I guess. We just received word from the Dolet Dukedom. That's a lot of D's. The Galbadian army has agreed to withdraw as long as the communication tower is repaired and the uplink remains operational. But why? Is that the whole reason they invaded in the first place? They just wanted to fix the tower? Galbadia's out of there. We could have made more money if they'd stayed around and caused more ruckus. Okay, what's up, guys? You did pretty well. Oh, cool. He's my best student. Is that true? It's not very social, though. So what do you got, Teach? The results for the exam should be announced soon. Just stick around. Okay. What about you, Robin? How'd it feel out there on the battlefield? It felt pretty good. I liked it. To actually fight, it was a good feeling. That's the spirit. Killing, boy. We welcome it here at Balamb Garden. Go out there and kill forever, but don't let it go to your head. Alright, do I just putz around? Just run laps around our friends here? We can't talk to this. Do I have to try to leave the screen? I guess we can leave the screen. Maybe this is our opportunity to play cards. Can we play cards with Teach? There's not, okay. Let me try. It's square, right? Now, she doesn't want to play, evidently. What about you, Zoo? Hey, you did pretty well, okay. What about Sid? Can we battle him? Is he like the toughest card master? Just glad nobody got hurt. Okay. Well, there's got to be someone around here we can play with, right? Ever since I just offhandedly mentioned that right now, I like, oh yeah, I want to try it out. People were saying it's fun too. Let's listen to this music. Whoa. I know my buddy, in a funny twist of fate, my buddy Odinspec, who's doing a video series called Odin's Collection, where he just grabs a game off his shelf and plays it for like one 25-minute video. Go check it out. I'll put a link in the description. The very next day after part 1 of this went up, he uploaded an Odin's Collection of this game just by chance. He had the game like all randomed out and set to be played before he even knew I was putting this up, because I didn't tell anybody really that it was happening. And that's like all he did in his episode was play this game. So apparently it's pretty fun. Let's play. Was there an option for me to even read the rules there? Because I didn't see it, if there was. Let's see what we got. We got Ifrit. We should probably put him in our deck. Is that what we're doing? Let's put this guy because he looks cool. Let's put, this guy's got a lightning bolt and he's probably good. This. That. Okay. Could it explain to me how to play? I guess there's probably a menu that tells us how to play this, right? This looks like Tetramaster, but people say it's better than Tetramaster. How did we play Tetramaster again? I've forgotten how it works. It's something like this, right? We can probably put Ifrit here. This. I think, yeah, it's like there's like a card like capturing system to these games. It's got something to do with like their health and stuff. We ended in a draw, but I don't know. I would like to learn it, because people say there's rewards you can get from this in this game too. Unlike in FF9. Or at least, you know, if that was a thing in FF9, it wasn't really something you cared that much to do. So let's use our cards. Yeah, this is all this stuff. We didn't lose any cards, right? I know that. I think that could happen in 9 if you lost, you'd lose cards. Let's try. Let's learn it. Why not? People love this. We will probably want to try to play it. And it looks like we got some lore here too. The cards originated when a psychic named Orlin modified these tarot cards for games. The game became popular with soldiers passing time between battles. As popularity spread, each region developed its own rules and picture variations. Alright, so picture oh, that's just what the card looks like. Well, the numbers correspond to the 4 sides of the card. What? Is it 1 weak, A strong? I don't get that. And the element, I get that. Some rules allow the players to use its elemental property. Battle area, place, yep. Oh, okay. Cards are placed in turn, and the player with the most cards when all 9 area. Yeah, that's like Tetramaster, I get that. Choose 5 cards before you begin. Is the difference between Triple Triad and Tetramaster just that this is a 3x3 board and that's a 4x4 board? I feel like that was the difference. Choose 5 cards before you begin. Yep. The numbers and elements. Card name, number in stock. Okay. Page number. I get all that. That's easy. Alright, so the same turns over cards that have the same number values on 2 or more sides. Well, I don't understand where you find that. In the example, numbers 4 and 1 are adjacent to the top and left. This turns over the top and left card. So if it's the same number on the same face of the card, then you claim that card. Plus means the cards adding to the same number on more than 2 adjacent sides are turned over. In the example, the cards placed add up to 7 on the top and left. Alright. Cards on the top and left are turned over, but why? Is that just because... I don't know. Hold on, plus means the same. Cards add, oh, so if they add to be the same number, then you get them both. Cards turned over using same or plus turn over adjacent cards in combo. Example, red will be turned over because one of the two cards turned over is a larger number. I guess. What? Is there a... Hold on. Let me just look at that again. Oh man, I'm just dumb, you guys. Like, I'm just not intelligent. That's why I have a hard time learning these basic concepts. Cards turned over using same or plus turn over adjacent cards in combo. Is this just telling me what this was already saying? I guess those also both make 5. One of the two cards turned over is a larger number. Same wall uses battle area wall, the frame, as one of card's 4 sides when using same rule. Wall is assumed to have a value on all sides. What? Elemental changes the number value of the card depending on the elemental property. When a card and slot match elemental properties, the number value is increased by 1. Okay. If elements don't... Is the, hold on, I think is the numbers on the side... I thought those ones in the middle were a single number, but if those are the left and right sides, then I think I get that more. Open, all cards face up, random, cards chosen at random, okay. Traded when the game is over, the winner takes 1 card from the loser in the basic rule 1. There are many trade rules besides one. So there's different, it looks like there's different ways that other people will ask to play this. Maybe in like the other, maybe in the other like cities or areas, like there's Balamb rules and there's Galbadian rules, but nobody plays by Galbadian rules. And then whatever the other thing was, you know, maybe that's the case. Take cards you turn. I'm loving that I'm getting mileage out of this Galbadian rules joke. I'm not gonna explain it until somebody in the comments knows or gets what it is. Direct. Take cards you turned over, but lose cards turned over by the opponent. Diff. Oh, these are just the different rules. Okay, so that direct is just like whatever you claim you get. Diff is winner takes the number of cards by which they won. So if you won by 4, then you get 4 cards from the person, and all you take. Oh man, that's the big money. All right, let's try it one more time. I can always mess with this, I guess, off screen too, and just figure out how to actually play it, because I think it would be fun. If you can refine cards into magic and items in this, then this is definitely worthwhile, because I don't know, why not? So we probably want to pick ones that kind of cover our bases. This card looks pretty good. Ifrit looks good for sure. This one's kind of got decent numbers on all sides. This one, we'll do like this one's got high side numbers. We'll put him in. This one's got a 5 on top. This one's got a 6 on top. This one's got a 4 on the bottom, and it's electric. Probably we want this one and this one, right? That's probably our best deck so far. I want him to go first though, because then I can get more of this. So let's just put you... Well, no, we probably don't want to do that. Let's put... Who's got our... So if... Probably this guy, right? And we'll claim that. Okay. Now he's gonna obviously put that there, because a 3 is higher than 2. So let's put... Can we claim this guy with him if they're even? No, we can't. I thought we could. Unless those are... That's different. That's like where the same and all that stuff comes in. Unless those are different rules. Well, I'm not doing that good here. Okay, let's put you... No. open as that? Oh, hold on, hold on. So is open just the style of play we're doing? Damn, the only thing is, like, all my sides are vulnerable now. Unless I use Ifrit, like here. We'll get that one. No one's gonna take him from the right. Man, but now I don't have anything I can do. Right? This doesn't... Hold on. Will this do anything? I don't think it will. Draw. Let's try to win one more time. I like... There's definitely a strategy involved in it. I get... This is just... The rules we're playing with this guy are just simple rules, right? Like, it's just if the number's higher, you win. Or you grab that card. I think that's what was confusing me, is there's all these other, like, variants on the game that were explained in the tutorial, and I got a little overwhelmed by them. I think Ifrit's definitely still good. You're good. There's none that we have... Well, this guy has decent... You could put him in a corner or something. That would be good, right? And you could probably do the same for you. Put this guy in the bottom right corner. Yeah, this guy's just kind of a little bit better than him. Or a little... they're kind of a trade-off. You're for, like, the middle. That seems worse than what we had before, but whatever. Alright, we'll go first. So we'll put him up... No. Yeah, we'll put him up here. That's probably a safe bet, right? That's okay, because we can put you down here now. Yeah, I guess we can do this. Alright, this is pretty straightforward. We'll put you down here. You right here. And you here. There's a draw. Damn it! How do I get a leg up? Maybe I just have to fight a different guy. Maybe me and this guy are just destined to have a draw every time. Did you love that? Did you love me faffing around at a card game for that long? Oh my god. Alright. When are we gonna get the test results? When? Should I try to go up to the class or something? Should I try to leave the room? Maybe I need to go back to my room and rest. I don't know. Let's just go around. Ugh. Oh, here's Seifer. What's up? Did you hear about the communication tower in Dalit? Yeah. We could have been heroes if we weren't for that. If it weren't for that withdrawal order. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer. You were only looking for a fight. I'm hurt. Those are rather cruel words for an aspiring student. This seems a little bad guy-like. Is Seifer gonna become a bad guy? Or is he just our rival? A mediocre instructor like you will never understand. Don't be talking about Kiss Bay like that. Seifer, don't be so stuck on yourself. You'll take all responsibility for leaving the designated area. Isn't it the captain's duty to take the best possible action? Never be a seed. Calling yourself a captain is a joke. Oh, snap. Laying the burn down, Zoo. She's like, bye-bye. Oh, is he crying? Or is he like mad, boys? Is he enraged? Is his teenage rage gonna be flaring up? Seifer, you'll be disciplined for your irresponsible behavior. You must follow orders exactly during combat. So I guess they are mad at him. And it's sort of weird. It's true that he did discover something that we previously didn't know about the mission. Probably why he's not without sympathy, right? I don't want y'all to become machines. I want you to be able to think and act for yourself. But yeah, that's the thing. Like, it was probably for the best that he acted the way he did, but he also disobeyed the orders, and you can't always do that. Sort of a tough spot. But of course, we're not gonna let Sid finish what he said. He's got some business in the office. There are so many issues at hand here. Alright. Seifer's hurt. Seed shall not act beyond the exact wording of a contract. We're a non-profit organization. Incident will be a hard-learned lesson for the Dalet Dukedom. They'll now know to be more generous when hiring, okay? Why? Because there was more to be done there than we got paid for? Is that what happened? Alright, second floor hallway. Let's find out how we did, baby. Give me the results. Did I get bonus points for petting the dog? Because I didn't. Well, I guess I didn't even actually do that. Maybe we lost points for not petting the dog. Petting a dog seems like something you'd really want to factor into your military exam. This is the second floor hallway, right? I think so. What's this guy? Oh, that's Raijin, that's right. Fujin was saying that it'd be all your fault if... Whoa, how? Oh, Fujin's a girl? I didn't know that. Rage! Fujin has a rage problem. Here's Zell. There's Selfie over there. Sup. Said they're gonna call out names one at a time. What about you? You are Selfie, right? You're so far away I can only kind of... What, do you just not talk? Maybe that's not her. I don't know, she's got the little yellow bandana thing, the little ascot thing. Alright. What, do I have to come down here? How do I make this work? Whee! Did I try to go back? Why would it be my fault? I followed Seifer's orders. Oh, here we go. Dinked? Zell dinked? Oh yeah! Such energy. See ya! Squall from Squad B, that's me. That's all. Dismissed. What? Oh man, does that mean they didn't pass? Was this in unison? In unison is a foot stomp and a finger snap? Are we passing? Oh, cool. These are the 4 students that passed today's exam. It looks like Squall Zell. Is that Selfie on the left? And then some random ass dude in the middle? Surely he won't become a party member. First of all, congratulations. However, from now on, as a member of SEED, you will be dispatched all over the world. We are proud to introduce SEED. Balamb Garden's mercenary soldiers. SEED soldiers are combat specialists. But that's only one aspect. When the time comes... Oh, and it's almost time now. Please. Jeez, Sid isn't able to do anything. He gets interrupted with everything. Valuable asset to the garden. Its reputation is solely dependent on each one of you. Handle your mission with care. Is that what you wanted to say, sir? Listen to garden faculties. Listen to their inspiring words. Here's your SEED rank report. Alright, we gonna see how we did, baby? Yeah, I think that is Selfie. It looks like her haircut. I'm looking forward to the garden festival. Oh yeah, she's on the committee, huh? Oh, he's letting them know one by one. Do your best, even if you don't stand out. Whoever you are, random guy, do your best. Try to control your emotions a little. I like Sid. He seems like a very down-to-earth headmaster. He knows the patients. He knows the students. Very Dumbledore-esque guy. Finally, a gunblade specialist. Yeah, I'm pretty great, huh? This ends the inauguration. Dismissed. Yes, sir. Look at this little prance he's got. Yeah, that is Selfie. Who are you, random guy? Are you me? That guy looks like me. Alright, is this our buddies here hanging out, dancing in the hall? Seed, seed, seed! Let's get back to class. Don't you remember what new seed members do? They give a speech. Oh man, the inauguration party. I'm excited for that. After 17 years of suffering, my chance has finally arrived. Squall! Alright. Well, with our two prancing buddy boys here in the hallway, I think this is where we're gonna call the episode. So we played some cards, which I guess I get more now. We'll have to, you know, because so many people like that in this. I'll have to give more of an effort into figuring it out than I did with 9. I'm sure there's fun to be had. We did that. We'll probably do a little bit more of that while we're here doofing around in the garden. But we also found out that we passed our exam. And now, you know what? I'm gonna prance too. Till next time. Let's find our... Yeah, there we go. Till next time, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I've been Prance Attack 8. See you in the next video. Later.